Rightio, well, bit of a trip to get here, but, well, not really, but we've just come over the Lyrup ferry. We've just come over from Lyrup, over the ferry. There she goes. Well, we have arrived at our Lyrup Flats campground 16. The old Libba houseboat going past with the paddle. Have a look at this girl. Have a look at her. She thinks because she's been yabbying before, she knows what she's doing. She thinks because she's been yabbying before, she knows what she's doing. No? We're going to chase the boat now. Anyway, awning's partly up. Get that done. Feeling a bit peckish. Good afternoon. Where are you going, Belle? Where are you going, Belle? I think Belle's just checking out the new campsite. We have travelled today, it's Friday. We have travelled today to Lyrup Flats in the Murray River National Park. Where we are is actually, you're allowed to have dogs. Only part of the national park where you're allowed to have dogs. So we have pulled in, we have unpacked, we're trying to get some solar out of the sun before it goes down. Tent is up, fire is ready to go, and yabby pots are in. I know it's only August, but it's pretty close on September, and months with R are apparently the months to be yabbying. Anyway, I'm just going to get the early one. Just going to get the early one. I do have some fellow campers across the backwater there. Hopefully they don't make too much noise tonight. And yeah, very pleasant here. Very pleasant. And you are off the beaten track, so yeah, it was a little bit of a drive to get in here, but yeah, it was good. Anyway, sit down, have a beer, find out what Belle's going looking for, and we'll go from there. Well, that brings to the close of our first day at Lyrup Flats. So we've got the fire stoked up there because we're cooking on that tonight. We're going to attempt pizza in the camp oven. So we'll let you know what it's like in the morning. Belle's had her tea. But yeah, sun's going down. Well, it has actually gone down. Pretty peaceful on the river now. But as soon as the fire burns down, we've got some coals there, we'll get the pizzas going, and we'll let you know what it's like in the morning. Alright, good night. Well, good afternoon. It's probably late afternoon, really. Haven't done any filming today. Just been pottering around. Played around with a little damper today, which worked pretty well. Followed another bloke on YouTube that I've been watching, King Brown, with his damper. So followed his recipe and his little tactics, and yeah, worked quite well. Do need to get a little bit better in getting the coals, but getting that fire roaring and getting those coals earlier. So, but I went for a bit of a walk with Belle. I've got one shrimp, one solitary shrimp. I've put that on a bit of line, fishing rod, and caught a carp, so that was good, and that was it. No more fishing now, gotta wait till I get another shrimp. So yeah, but I've got new neighbours now. The people from last night have moved out and some new ones have moved in, so they have a boat. Yeah, interesting. So anyway, it's starting to cool down now, so I've got the fire going. Yeah, fire's going. Belle's knackered, and yeah, we're just getting that stoked up because we're having Euroses tonight. So looking forward to that. Just listening to the footy as well. Crows are playing at the moment, so listening to that as well. So anyway, oh, and I've had a shower today. Can't you tell? Probably not, right? But yeah, freshen up a little bit. It was getting a little bit sort of, overdue. So had me shower, and yeah, we'll get tea going very shortly, and a few more beers, and go to bed. See you tomorrow. Well, good morning. It's Sunday morning, and another good night was had. Unfortunately, the Crows went down by a goal, and the Matildas won, so evens out a little bit. But yeah, had a good night. Had some rowdy neighbours over at site 15. I didn't need to have my radio on because I could listen to the footy that they were playing. And there, a little way away, so they had it up loud. Luckily it wasn't late, so that was okay. But yeah, what I thought I'd do this morning, I mentioned yesterday that I I've been watching King Brown on YouTube, who does a bit of camp oven cooking, and wanted to try a few of his little recipes out and that, his techniques in doing the damper, because yeah, I haven't nailed that yet. So I did one yesterday and I was pretty happy with it. So just doing one cup dampers. So it was just enough for one person. So I thought what I might do, I know this is not a cooking show, but I thought I'd just video it. And if it works, I'll show in. And if it doesn't work, I won't show in. So anyway, what do we got? We have got self-raising flour. Rightio, so we need a cup of that. And just as King Brown mentions, he's pretty good with his mixtures. I've got the mixing bowl, so we're just going to put a cup in there. So it's going to look like a cup. There we go, I think that's a cup. Now, King Brown did have a bit of a special ingredient that I'd hadn't heard of using before, some icing sugar. So got this icing sugar here, and we're going to put just a tad in there. There we go. That was probably more than I needed, but anyway. So there we go, that's done. Belle's watching the fire down there. Thanks, Belle. Good girl. Rightio, so that is our ingredients. We just going to give them a little bit of a mix. Now, King Brown, if you're watching, I'm just going to, because yesterday's was such a success in my eyes, just going to do a little bit of a tweak on what I did yesterday. Going to add some mixed herbs. Alright, so just a sprinkling of that as well. Just, you know, for a, what the heck, a little bit more. I don't know, what's that? Jace Andrews would say, about that much, right? Just give that a mix around, and then we'll start to add some water. So let's do that. Grabbing some water, and we're just going to add the water gradually. Now, a bit of a technique here that King Brown uses to mix all this is a knife. So his theory on it is, as you're mixing it together, it cuts the mixture and sort of aerates it. That's what I'm going to say anyway. But just mix that around in the bowl. It starts to look a little bit like a crumble, right? But just keep mixing, and that when that comes together, then just got to keep mixing and cutting it as I do it. When that all comes together, it's starting to come together now, as you can see. There you go, it's getting there. Look at that. There we go. It's all come together now, so pretty happy with that. So there we go. That is the mixture done. So I might just sprinkle a little bit of flour at the bottom there, so it just, in case it decides to, just a light dusting, in case it decides to sort of stick or anything. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Very happy with that. Very happy. Alright, so that is our mixing done. So next job, we have got the campfire going. Let me just show you what the mixture looks like. There we go. Look at that. Nice ball there. There we go. Nice ball in the pan. That mixed together real well. Not sure whether you saw anything else there, but let's go and have a look at the fire. Got the fire going, trying to get the coals. Thought I had enough coals yesterday, but I didn't really, so I really stoked it up this one. That's cooking away, so we'll just let that go for a little bit longer, and then we will get the camp oven on, heating that, and we'll give it, yeah, it was probably about 45 I reckon yesterday, 45. Heat obviously plays a big part in that, so if I get more coals, might be a bit quicker. But there you go, that's come together well. Let's get that fire cooking and get the coals going. Coals are looking good on the fire. The camp oven is on coals, And King Brown's little trick here is the flour in the bottom. And while you're preheating that, and when that starts to sort of turn a little bit brownish, then that is the time to chuck the damper in. So I'm just going to let that heat up. Yeah, and heating up without the lid on, so seemed to work yesterday. So anyway, we'll wait for that to heat up. When we see a little bit of brown in there, we'll chuck the damper in. Rightio, time to check how the camp oven is heating up. It's already been about 10 minutes, and yeah, actually it's coming along all right. As per King Brown, he was saying when it gets that little, dark tinge on it, it's telling you where the hot spots are. So can definitely sort of see that. I have actually rotated it twice, as you can tell, and so just trying to get a bit of even heat there. But I reckon that's pretty well good to chuck in there now. So I might go and get the damper and put it in. Rightio, damper is in. Damper is in. We will put the lid on, put some coals on it, and check in about 20. Rightio. Well, damper is done. It's a little bit quicker today. Look at that, I'll get the nice bit of butter on there. Oh, just reposition that. And look at that. Very nice. Look at that, very nice. It has probably, it's 20 minutes is what it was. As I said, the heat in the camp oven was pretty hot today, but that's come out alright too. And the herb, I can definitely taste the herbs in there, so very happy at that. Only one thing left to do, give it a try. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think we've nailed it. So very happy with that. Just need to get the billy boiling and have a coffee with it. Yeah, beautiful. And as Harry would say, some B-roll. Good morning, Monday morning. We decided to pack up. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. You wouldn't read about it, would you? Decided in bed this morning, I think we'll pack up. The other thing you wouldn't read about too is check the nets this morning. Thought I'd bring them in, get them dry before we chuck them in the truck, and lo and behold, you never guess what was in the net. Some yabbies. And have a look at that bugger. He's a big, I reckon he'd go close to probably almost the biggest yabby I reckon I've ever caught. And have a look at the claw on it. It's huge. So that wasn't quite enough to entice me to stay. But seeing the yabbies have come on, but we're just boiling some water now in the fire. We're gonna cook them up, and then we can finish off the dishes, and then we can finish the packing and get the show on the road. So yeah, don't think it's no point really to stay another night. Sleeping on the airbed with these old bones are starting to take its toll. So we might go home to the comfort of our own bed, and that'll give me, all day tomorrow to sort of do some packing up. So we'll get these cooked up and yeah, hit the road. Rightio, billies boiled, yabbies are cooked. I just had to try one before I showed you, but look at them. There we go. Look at the size of this one. There's going to be a nice bit of meat on that one. A couple of smaller ones as well, but they are going to taste very nice. I just did have one, so what do we have? 5 in total. Funny how they came last night, not the other nights. Anyway, we're gonna have them and keep packing up. Okay, peeling's been done. That is what you get out of 4 yabbies. What's that? It's about 2 inches long. That, and the other one's a bit smaller. But anyway, let's give them a whirl. Let's go with start with the smallest. Yeah, very good. We'll progressively work up to the big one. Yeah, good. Yeah. Could have done with a lot more of these. Now for the big one. Now for the big one. That's a good size yabby. Imagine if they were all that size. Just luck of the draw, eh? That's good. Some of them every day would have been fantastic, but never mind. And have a look who's on the job. Belle. Just lying down, pretending she's not here. She was lying in the grass over there earlier, trying to hide, trying to sneak away, as she's been doing. Rightio, let's get the rest of this packed up. Rightio, well, we have packed up, and it is time to hit the road. I think it's about midday, so it was a bit of a slow pack up, but just means some things I won't have to deal with when I get home. They can just go straight away. So everything was dry, so that was good. Fire is out, so it's time to mosey on. Although I'm missing someone. Where's the dog? Is there a dog here somewhere? She's been hiding in the grasses, trying to think she wants to run off. But oh yeah, she's there. She's there. You ready to go home? Ready to go home, Miss Belle? You don't like cameras, do you? No, don't look at the camera, Belle. Don't look at the camera. We're going home? You go home? Yep, okay. There you go. Ah, quick look. Well, I thought I'd just come and show you this. We are on our way home, but this is to go over to the other campsites. But yeah, we won't be tackling that today. There's a fair bit of pace there. But she seems to be flowing out of a backwater. Into the main river, so yeah, we won't be tackling that today. Be interesting to see chuck a fishing rod in and see if the that water meeting the main river, whether you're likely to pick up any different fish species. And this would be a good little camp spot too, wouldn't it? Anyway, not an official camping ground, camp spot. Alright, well, I think there is another road in. Actually, there looks like a bit of a causeway over there, but it's not flowing through the causeway, so interesting. But yeah, just thought that was worth showing you. See if we can find another way in. Rightio. Alright, well that is it from Lyrup Flats. We've had, well, it must be about 5 days. 5 days. Decided to go home early. Gives me a day to just get unpacked and sorted. So. No hurry. So I might go and check out a few other sites around, campsites around here, and we'll nosy on home, be home in time for tea. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.